No permissions, birth looked up, taking flight falling. Knows dissidence, balanced in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense. One on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds with all the positivity. Marching in its time. Cadence in the grind. Agree to disagree. Yup. Dollar tiny. Meet up, hits it right. Freedom and prosperity. The destination and the flight. Lighting up Dad's farm. Opposed to that, nope. Rule. Firing up them charts. Yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes. Yep, stack stats gliding through the lows. The truth will set you free.
What is up, guys? What is up? Let me know how this audio is. I think I probably need to adjust it. But yeah, probably nobody's gonna come in anyways. But we got something today. With that said, let me switch mics real quick because I think I'm maybe too hot, and I'm gonna play. Let's play this promo video from SolidX.
Are you looking for a solid investment in the Pulsechain ecosystem? Dive into SolidX, the token making waves with its incredible growth potential and dedicated founder. SolidX is the brainchild of Firewhale, a prominent figure and major believer in Richard Hart's vision for Pulsechain. His commitment is evident, holding a substantial portion of SolidX tokens himself. Designed as a store of value, SolidX offers a fixed supply of 21 million tokens, mirroring the scarcity and stability of Bitcoin. Experience the power of swimming with whales. SolidX has already demonstrated explosive growth, attracting significant liquidity and capturing attention across the crypto world. The future is bright. Firewhale is developing a revolutionary cross-chain casino game with a portion of its revenue dedicated to buying and burning SolidX and Ink tokens, further increasing their scarcity and value. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Visit solidx.win today and join the SolidX community.
Although it is another token, yes, we are waiting on that. Let's pop in right here at Richard Hart's Twitter because everybody's been trying to crack the riddles of what he's been talking about. I think it's funny he posts this up. Maybe we're gonna go to $369 of hex. Who knows? Or we're gonna go that fast. I don't know. But if you are in the comments, you can let me know how my audio is, whatever. I did switch my mic, so it should be back to my old mic. And yeah, I got headphones on today. I'm trying like a new ordeal here. I don't know if I like it too much, but at least I can hear that, there's like no background kind of noise kind of stuff too much. So yeah. Anyways, then he's got label printers, you gotta trying to tell us he's putting in the marketing work, I guess, but will it work? We'll see, right? We'll see. But other than that, I thought this was funny from Tam Hex. Shout out to Tam. What is up, Tam? I know you watch this from time to time. Well, at least she's been in the chat before, but yeah, she said, did we ever figure out what Richard meant by this? Which I thought it was funny. And he said, I figure out a way to transfer value without transferring coins. I'll let you regulators finish shooting themselves in the foot before I tell you how. Yeah, it's kind of funny. He just copies the chain and gives the world's largest free airdrop. And bam, there it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I thought it was kind of funny to mention that. But yeah, that's about it for that. I just wanted to come and stream with you guys today, and yeah, new token, new Function Island. They got a new farm going on. Shout out to Function Island. This I have to connect a wallet for all this stuff to pop up, which is kind of cool. But if you go to just regular Function Island, you know, they got the farm, they updated the UI, they got the, you know, and then you can go to the rewards, you can get your rewards, you can go to the earn, and look, the island pool right there, you can view it, and the APR right now, it doesn't show, I think, unless you have stake stuff in there, but yeah. It is. Oh, it's right up here, 17%. But yeah, it's 3,000. There's only 300,000 of those tokens. It's the governance token of Function Island. Some voting will be going on that maybe in the future. Who knows if people can decentralize themselves? But I'm mentioning this is because you can earn your island, and then over on the markets, you can get your island. You could even pair it with the emit that you earn over on emit in the emit pool right here. You can take the yield from here, take the yield from right here, right? And then go over to markets over here back on Function Island. And look, you could even zap one or the other into, you know, into a pair. And then you come down here, Island emit. Let's look at the yield. What is the yield on it today? Island emits. Probably, I think it's over on emit down here. Yeah, there's a new pool. I think it's up here with that's ink printer. Let's go down here to Function Island. Yeah. No, it's yield. Island emit is earning 160, so you can do that. Then you earn more emit on top of that. But if we go back to Function Island, you could just take some pulse and zap it. I mean, they got this zap pulse to LP. I mean, what zap pulse to LP does is it takes that pulse chain, it takes the other half that you need to be supplying the LP to earn the rewards and stuff like that, and then you could just zap it in there and you're earning rewards, just one click kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that's the zapping. You could also zap LP to pulse, just like quick way to remove. I thought that was kind of cool. So if you take that, take your island from that pool, you take your emit, and you can earn more emit. But I think soon you might be able to earn island emit, zap pulse to LP, and I think you got to go to the markets to see the that's markets, that's earn. Still trying to figure this out a little bit, but yeah, total LP values right there, and then zap pulse, you zap it in, and somehow you get rewards. I think you got. Anyways, it's kind of oh yeah, here we go. Island emit. Dude, nope, it's yield emit. My bad. All right, I thought it was island emit, but anyways, new token. Let's look at it right now. It launched a couple days ago, actually. It's at a high 1796. It is an inflationary token, so yeah, you know, like the rewards on it are like 80 a day right now. It's got like 100 and 600 tokens or something like that right now. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. But it'd be kind of cool to get a island emit in here to where you can earn some yield, and then you can pair your yield and your emit over on emit, and it could be kind of this you know, you earn some yield, you can island emit right here, you earn your emit, and then you could earn some I think there's a pair up here that you could like earn yield. I think all these farms earn yield. I know that. And Pulsex yield right there. Pulsex yield, DAI, Bitcoin yield, Ink yield. Yeah, emit yield. We got X and we got Oink. Yeah, could be having some more in the future. You never know. You never know. Other than that, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Another new token. It's been performing pretty well. That's on the 3-day. Let's go to, yeah, it's been 4 or 5 days. All right. So yeah, it's been going down because people have been selling their yield, of course, over on Function Island. I really like this Zap Pulse to LP function. Other dexes need to update that. But the yield's up here at like 5,000 APR, but keep in mind it's only at like 423 USD in the pool. You know, pretty low, it's pretty high risk. You know, it's like you put 20 bucks in there and you yield it, man. I don't know how else to say it. So put $20 in there. It's high risk. It's kind of like putting your money in a slot machine sometimes, but it could work out. On that note, yeah, some other cool yield, other token farms could be coming soon to earn yield, and then you can get your yield, emit, and then you can go over on emit and earn some more right here. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. It's earning 360 APR with 877 in the pool right now. I like it. Yep. Emit up here, I think is still, I gotta always slow down when I'm doing this because actuators up here now. There's so many farms over here with emit. I like it because tax token creates yields for the chain. It helps pump everybody's bags. But you can see the APR is going down a little bit, which is good. That means people are kind of coming in. Maybe, yeah, we're at 710, maybe not. I don't know. It's been kind of fluctuating with the prices lately. It's been weird. But other than that, there's that. If we go to the Hocus Pocus app, let's go look at the Yep Note Farm. Yep, right here it's earning 87%. And the Yep Dat right here is earning 215, which is pretty sweet. I like it. Other than that, wrong thing here. This one. There we go. Or is it this one? There we go. All right. There we go. So, other than that, that's updates on Yep. Yes, we can go to yeponpulse.com. I know it always sends me to the Yep Dex first. It's just where I check all the slippages. You can check your routes all in one spot. You can click to the regular swap. It's pretty cool. I got to clear my cache, looks like. But yeah, I like it. But I come here and I go to Function Island. You can get to Function Island, right through here. You can connect it. You can go to the emit farms right through here and connect it. It's all in one spot. It's pretty dang cool. I like it. I like giving that utility around the token on one place to go. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why I kind of like building that stuff out on this web page on itself. If you guys haven't, let's go to the agreeable index. If you guys haven't been agreeable lately, you got to get some Scuba Steve, got to get some 2 fucks. You got to get some Nope, some Yep, and some Vets in order to be in the agreeable index. Of course, you put that in on the Fux.io platform. And right now, it's showing 330 APR, which is pretty cool. That could go up more. We shall see. I've been collecting my yield from this and just locking more 2 fucks, man. You go over to lock and you lock more 2 fucks, you get more voting power, and you see they own all 94.67% of the V fucks from the voting on fucks. They own 95% of it, basically. So basically, 2FUCKS controls the voting power on FUCKS now. So yeah, that's in a nutshell. And there's only 155 grand. Let's call it 155 grand total value locked on 2FUCKS right now. So yeah, Bribery could be coming soon. One of these days, we got to show that we sufficiently govern ourselves. You know what I mean? So yeah, all these tools are like rewards. Like Bribery is going to be another reward for us. You know, and shout out to Fast Abdul. And you always want to be a part of these pools, man. And you want a good position, but yeah, even the top 50 still 0.1 of the pool. That's pretty good at voting power. And right now, 2FUCKS is pretty low. You could probably get it. But yeah, that's pretty much all it is for that. I think if I go to the first pools page right here, you know, look, we're right on top. Yeah, there's not much total value lock, but a lot of people right now do not like providing LP because of impermanent loss and such or whatever. But some of us like it because it's more of an impermanent gain on one end. You know, you got to keep the balance though. So, what is going on, Hex T Armstrong? Ahoy, mates! Yeah, maybe I should put a link out on X, and like if you all want to join, let me know. Yeah. But I have two microphones now. I got my little headset, but I'm using my other mic still. I don't know how this one sounds until I'm gonna replay the beginning of my stream and see how it sounds. Figure out which one I'm gonna use. But yeah. On that note, Function Island. Guess earn some emit, man. Earn some yield. Emit yield right here. You just 5,000, 6,000 APRs, man. Like 2,800 APR, 7,000. Like you can even put $10 in there and wait 2 days and get $10 back. That's the risk. I mean, $10. That's it. I'm not saying bet the farm by all means. But yeah. Oh wait, Island Pulse. You could even take that LP and probably earn yield right here. I think you earn the yield token right here. Yeah, and then Island Pulse X. We got Yield Island right there, and then we got Island Die. I believe I would have to. Yeah, earnings yield. Definitely earning yield right there. Look at that. So if you're already in Function Island, you can move those LPs to these farms. And you could be earning some yield, and then you could pair it up to some with the emit up there. It's like earning yield on top of your yield on top of your yield on top of your yield. It's just sweet. You know what I mean? With little $110 plays if you want. You know what I mean? Especially with high APRs because they will go down quickly as people come in. But yeah, they can always adjust things and lower the emission rate. I think yield. Let's check. Copy that. We'll go to scanner. I think it's only got 635 tokens right now. 80 a day come out. If you hold your yield and earn more yield on top of that, or earn more emit, I mean, if you hold it, it's not going to go down in price, guys. It's what you do. But yes, inflation will eventually push it down. I get it. But it's there. But yeah, just hold a little bit. I know it's a game, but I think it'll be great. With that said, let's move into the charts. That's pretty much all I really had with news kind of today. I haven't really been paying much attention. Been kind of like just moving sideways. Just looked at the pulse, price. That's about it. Just been moving sideways. We're up 5%. We're down 3%. We're down 3% more. We're up like whatever. The wicks are playing out. The wicks are playing out. We'll get to that. But first, we got to go to our SBET chart. And yeah, you all know I'm too broke to pay for Drayden View. Hex T Armstrong, he likes the yield on yield crypto porn. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. As long as you're okay with certain things, man, like earning 5,000 APR for a week or even 2 days off $10. That's like, dude, you could make $100 off $10 if you don't tell nobody. But you see me, I'm not even in this stuff yet, and I'm telling you guys about it, so you guys could go out there and do it. I mean, I haven't moved nothing around. I've been trying to walk away from crypto for a little bit, but I'm still streaming. You know what I mean? I still kind of pay attention to it on my phone. I ain't got no crypto on my phone, but you know what I mean? Just been kind of relaxing, letting Jim Rat FUD all the paper hands out and letting Tiger Crypto God fight back, letting Cairo fight him back. Hopefully we get one of these good debates, but every time there's a debate, even with RH Max and Jim Rat Crypto flips in the end. You know what I mean? So he's really not a bear, but he's trying so hard. But yeah, he is on the other side, the bear side to me. You know what I mean? That's why I haven't really been on X much. Yeah, I've been posting. I've been trying to just stay alive. Let you know I'm still here. I will be. Yeah. Anyways, Scrubhead, if you decide to start up a Melon LPX pool for Yep, let us know. I would join in your pool for sure. I'm seriously thinking about it. Yeah, it will add more volume to the whole chain. It'll help everybody out. You know what I mean? Even Island, even Emit, even it'll help everybody out. Even the Hexicans, like everybody out. I have my hex stakes. I'm a Hexican. I'm a Pulsechain. I love to validate, but I'm more of an LP guy. So I just LP. Can't wait to see how it comes out. It looks nice. It's doing great on the up and up X chart. We could go look at that actually before we do the SharpLink stuff, because I got a couple things I want to say about that. Up. I'll show you guys what this LPX thing has been doing. Give you guys a little hint. This is the wrong chart to look at, all right? The USD value, although it has been doing pretty dang good, but it's the wrong chart to look at. You hit the ratio, guys, and then you get a better picture of how it's performing. You can see beforehand, LPX kicked in right around here, right here, and it. Oh, wait, guys, I screwed up. I didn't click log. There we go. You get the point. You get more pulse, and if you know about up and up X, I do from a long time ago. I haven't really played around with them much, but they're like leverage on Pulsechain. You could do a validator X kind of thing. Anyways, but yeah, that is the LPX that could be coming soon. You could single side any of your tokens, like Island. You can go King 2, you can go 3. Tree, I think kind of doesn't look anymore. It broke out of my line. This is a guy popped in my chat and shielded to me, and I did TA on it, and I said, don't go below this line, otherwise you're bearish. And then I think he started selling right here. So don't buy that one. Market cap's 1.9K. That is the risk. It's like, come on, man. You get what you get when people pop in your chat and put tickers up, right? So, and I always say, don't buy anything, but always do your own research. Always. Anyways, that is that. Let's go back to SBET. So, SBET. I wanted to show this. If I take my measurement tool and I go from bottom to top of that red, 52%. Sounds like they're DCAing into ETH. Because if you go over to this ETH chart, right? That's 52%. Go over to this ETH chart. Yeah, this is our holier than thou bull flag chart. That's, you know what I mean, going to go to 80K, right? Our dreams will be made chart. That pump right there starts right there, and look, 10%. Go back to SBET, 52%. Go back to ETH, 10%. You think they're screwing with us? But it seems like they're holding this line right here. So that could be a good thing. But it looks like we might break through it because we already pierced it. And now we're probably going to slant, go sideways, maybe go up. But yeah, that's ETH. Anyways, we put the gap here. We can still come down. I just started looking at the shorts on SBET because you have to pay attention to the shorts. All right. So if we go to, I haven't figured out how to overlay it on top of this chart, but if we go to SBET shorts right here, oh yeah, you got to click off Sharp Link shorts. Where is it? Stocks. And SBET NASDAQ, yeah. I had it earlier. SBET, maybe it was the wrong chart. Should have had this all prepared for you guys, but anyways, yeah. Maybe if I click this, SBET, yeah, SBET short volume. It's volume, but you can see right when the announcement happened, all the shorts started just flying through the roof. So SBET probably would have never dumped if those shorts didn't fly through the roof. So they're holding Sharp Link down massively right now. And I think they want it, they're shorting it to gap. So if we do this again, let's take auto off. Let's go up here. Let's whatever. Come on. Anyways, there's a gap right here on purple gap. I think they want to fill that gap with the shorts before they will let it go back up. But if the volume of the shorts keeps going up, I don't know what to say, guys. It might, if the shorts just, I mean, it's not slowing down right now. They're not going down. The only reason why the shorts went down right here, the volume, is because the price went down. So I don't know whether they're still in the money or not. I'm still doing more research on that, but I'm paying more attention to this than Bitcoin at the time. So there's that. That kind of screwed up my chart. And now I'll probably be able to zoom it there. See? Yeah. So yeah, with that said, we're bouncing off the top of this liquidity gap. I don't think this line is valid anymore. We'll tend to go sideways. I think this went 52% performance, and then Ethereum goes 10. They're probably going to DCA over the next couple weeks. You know what I mean? They're institutions, so they're probably going to hold the Ethereum right here, and they're going to go until the, like, when's the next Fed meeting? The 9th or something? Like right here. Like, they're probably going to make it go till there and flag out till then. That would be my best guess. But my other best guess is all everything is looking so bullish, and this, do not let it get to your head. The Fed not lower interest rates. You know what I mean? It could go all summer and not do it. I'm seeing just like bullishness, and yeah, with the interest rates going down, they're about to print. They're about to print. It's been happening for 2 weeks before the Fed rate. all these thumbnails, everything. All of a sudden, we're bullish this and that, and then there's no altcoin season, and then there's this and that. They're all playing games with your head, man. If we go ahead, I'll do that another stream actually, but federal interest rate doesn't have to come down. We could still pump without it as long as Wall Street comes in, but Wall Street has to come in, and I thought crypto wasn't about becoming Wall Street. Anyways, let's go to Bitcoin. Enough about that. MicroStrategy. If you look at MicroStrategy, it is going up. It looks like it's going to probably pierce through the top here, but I think we've got some more sideways action on Bitcoin. To be honest, it is really building this inverse head and shoulders. And if it builds that inverse head and shoulders that we're talking about right here, let's just be conservative. And it breaks that. I mean, it's going to 155, 130. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're riding on the top still, consolidating. People are still buying. Institutions are. A lot of these stocks, like these dead zombie companies, are doing the Bitcoin Treasury Reserve. And what I'm coming to notice, just like SBET is outperforming ETH right now, is because they have the ability and the liquidity to long and short through all this. I haven't looked at SBET longs. SBET long ball. Yeah, it's not going to come up. But you know what I mean. So either way, I'm going to have to research that to see the longs versus shorts with SBET. I haven't really got into all Wall Street about it, but I'm diving deeper and deeper because if you lay over MicroStrategy over it, it is going up too. It's kind of sideways-ish. You know what I mean? So just keep an eye on it. And then this is ETH. Let's get rid of MicroStrategy. I know there's a lot of lines, guys. But if you noticed, ETH went up here, announcement here, and all the shorting. I think the shorts pushing down SBET makes them want to wait it out longer and DCA longer, wait for liquidity levels just right. You know what I mean? So they don't push price up too much. Who knows? But on that note, that is the Ethereum chart. I mean, like, we're not going to go anywhere fast unless they just perfectly touched this right here. So we might, if they do interest rates, this and that, but we shall see, man. We shall see. I'm not like overhyped about they're going to lower interest rates. I'm kind of like 60-40, 60%. They're not going to lower interest rates in July, 40% maybe. You know, so I'm always leaning to the no, and I'm still kind of in the camp. And they might in September, maybe October because of Christmas coming up, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But the way Jerome's been acting, and the fighting between Trump, trying to get him fired, whatnot, interest rates are interest rates. He could probably wait till next year to lower them again, just to see more people in pain, suck more of those dollars out. You know what I mean? But that comes along with the territory. He is pretty hawkish in my mind, but he's doing a pretty good job, I think, even with Trump threatening him. And it's back to Bitcoin, guys. So just talking about Bitcoin, all the liquidity, all that. So Bitcoin's going to go first. So there's that. Made this target. We're right there. We could probably that Fed meeting might just turn it all bullish, or the market might decide to go regardless. You know what I mean? You just got to prepare yourselves, and I hope I'm wrong and they lower it 1%. Because the Fed funds rate, let's go, Fed funds. Whatever. But clear, different chart, and it's just down, and it's going to go sideways. It's at like 4.2 or something like that. If they put down to 4.0 or even 4.1, it's not going to make that much of a difference. But yes, the banks could make more money. And if you guys haven't noticed, my light back here is blue because we're just going sideways. Because we're in the blues, we're going sideways. The markets, Anyways, yeah, you guys want to get to regular Pulsechain TA? I bet you guys do. But yeah, if we actually, that's the bullish target for Bitcoin. And if we actually take this as a bull flag or parallel channel, whatever you want to call it, that will make us break out. If we break out from this, we will go up to 126, probably have that retest, or 110, or maybe not come back for a while because the euphoria will hit and drive us up higher. And if that happens, we're going to have to wait until like November for it to come down. Who knows? Yeah, maybe October. Could be a DeFi summer, but I doubt it. Like Solana's got an ETF, man. ETH ETFs have staking in them. What does that mean for Pulsechain in 5 years, guys? They're going to take it serious at that point in time. 5 years. Unless we just like act like Zen and go to the dumps. But you really think we're going to do that? You really think we're that weak? I don't think we are. We're more bullish than this. We're here for the bulls. We got our emit shirts on. We got our yep shirts on. We're here. We got our rockets to the moon, right? All right. So with that all said, let's go to Pulsechain, man. Let's get rid of this off my watch list, man. Let's just do not buy that one. Like, yeah, that dude sold, grifted me, grifted my community. If anybody bought that, put it in the comments. I'll make it for later. Anyways, stick with cores. Pulsechain. All my lines are here still. That's a good sign. Yeah, I think we're building Adam and Eve still. We shall see. We're just going sideways. Like I've said, it's been so boring. Kind of makes it hard to what happened? Richard is label stuff boxes, kind of Xing, posting, and I haven't been paying too much to streams. Move sideways. I watched the Cairo stream today. If you guys haven't watched Cairo, go to him. I should bring his. Let me pull this down real quick. Add to stage. Let's go right there. I gotta go there. All right, and then go to YouTube, just in case I have to sign in or something, and go to my history. And then this guy, you guys have to look at. All right. You guys have to go watch this dude. Kipro Cairo. Go give him a subscribe. I mean, he's going to hex debate in the Pulsex on RHMax, the Pulsex conference online. He's going to debate somebody on there, hopefully, if they show up. Diversify out of your cash position by second quarter 2026. Possibly, yeah. I don't really have a cash position anymore. Maybe like pocket change, but that's about it. Bullion is always a good hedge. To be honest, I onboarded one of my coworkers, and he's more excited about DCA and silver and gold than crypto. And I gave him some of the Yep token and things like that. And his internet money wallet's on an old phone. He's got to bring it back to work, and he always forgets about it because something screwed up with the seed phrase. But whatever. It was like $25 worth of crypto just to try to get him interested. I've been trying to get him in these yield farms. He doesn't care. He'd rather buy silver, man. And he's buying the top on silver, I think, or the near it. But he got a crucible. He's melting down the yeah, he's going ham with it, man. But yeah. Follow Crypto Cairo, man. I like his videos. He's been streaming once a week ish. Hasn't been streaming much, but if you wanted to watch something about, he's been having like screen sharing issues sometimes, but I still watch him anyways because his narrative is awesome. He is a bull. You know, his energy, I like it, everything. So yeah, go give him a follow. Reinventideal.com is his website. So yeah. Other than that, let's go back to Pulsechain. I got on a side tangent there. That was a good stream today. I liked it. Kind of pumped me up. It let me know that other people are fighting back, and I don't have to be in the drama. You know what I mean? Let them guys go at it. Mr. Gel Rat Crypto, he calls him. I was like trying to stay in the drama for a minute, and I'm like, you know what? I got a day job. Let these motherfuckers have it. I'm not gonna like sit on my phone fighting with them all the time. It's like a waste of time. But anyways, yeah, we're just kind of moving sideways, maybe sideways up. You know, we're still under the 200. The 200 daily hasn't kind of moved sideways, so we should probably look at Bitcoin with the 200. Bitcoin's RSI, or that's not the RSI. This one is in the middle-ish, about 60. So yeah, we could be due for something there. But back to Pulsechain. I know I'm all over the place, guys. I just lost where I was. 5 to 12% of portfolio is a good target for bullion. Yeah. The older you get, yeah. I don't even think I have 8%, but I do have some silver and copper coins. And these are part of the collective, though, from Dark Matter HE Project. You know, do have a couple of those. I do have like 50-cent pieces, junk silver. Don't have a gold collector's coin yet or nothing like that. I've always wanted one. Maybe one day, we'll see, but that's down the road. Anyways. Let's just do it, guys. Let's focus. The momentum's still up there, so we're good. We're good with the momentum. RSI, there it is. RSI is starting to come up on Rat Pulse. That is a good thing because we're starting to diverge a little bit with the RSI. We're gaining strength, although we're moving sideways. And then the oscillator down here is we're probably going to reject off this point and go down unless we start moving up in price, and the RSI tends to go up. That will go up with it, the momentum that is, and it will carry us. But first, yes, all season. And that's where we stack for the long term. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. RSI is probably gonna let's draw a line right here and then pull this over. Actually, let's just delete that line and draw a new one. So it looks like it retested. Looks like we might be going up here pretty soon. But pay attention to this little resistance right here we're at already on the RSI. So we could be going sideways a little bit longer if momentum dies down any further on that. And momentum will follow along. It'll go down and probably come to here and then go back up. And usually anytime momentum's below the green line is a great buying opportunity because momentum is lost. Right. Or do I have that backwards? Yeah. It's usually a great buying opportunity, like right here. I know it's higher on than this price, but it's still that capitulation wick. You know what I mean? If ever you bought any of the momentum wicks down there, that's pretty good. It's not like Bible kind of good, like make it like your only place to buy, but yeah. All right. The RSI is doing good. It's starting to move up. That means our charts could probably soon to move up now, as long as the drama stops, where people just get so fed up with it and just want to turn away and just like hold on to their assets, walk away, and have a fun summer. We will start to move up, but first sideways. All right. Let's go to PulseX. And it looks just by the percentages right here 0.78 up on Pulsechain, negative 5%, 4.57% on PulseX. Who's selling? My first instinct would be like, okay, somebody's selling on the PulseX side to push Pulse down. So that would be my first instinct. So let's look at the ratio. And yes, it happened, guys. We finally touched the line right here. God, this was like what, 2 days ago? Yeah. And we will fill that wick right down there. So we're going down to that line. So I don't know for sure if people keep selling their PulseX bags into Pulse. That ratio will just dive down further and further. But having the ratio up so high for so long as it has been, it gave the opportunity for all these pulse chain sacrificers that didn't have pulse in the beginning to get the pulse they need, because the layer one usually will outperform everything else on chain. But things on top of that will be like leverage and outperform until people start selling those tokens, which will cause everything else to like get drugged, anyways. But yeah, hopefully we don't build like this little kind of head right here. It'd be an ugly head, but we tend to be following this ratio line right here. So we bounced off that. We're probably going to come back a little further. Let's look at the mom. We got to talk to mom. Let's look at mom. Yeah, we're going down on momentum right there. So yeah, we're below the zero line. Let's look at the RSI. Yeah, kind of like what I figured, kind of in the oversold zone. But we'll see if we pick it back up. But maybe it did need to come down here, PulseX that is, on the ratio with Pulse, to fill this little gap area. And we probably need to come down a little bit more right here before we start bouncing back up. So that's on the ratio, that is. And 1-to-1 is up here with PulseX to Pulse. So, I mean, if it did go back up there, that would be another 40% gain, to get 40% more pulse from your PulseX, if you're thinking about it like that. Reverse it if you want the other end of it. So back to the price. Seems like Pulsex diamond pattern didn't play out, but it did kind of didn't play out correctly. So it's not really a diamond pattern, but if it was, it would have broke down to here and made a new all-time low. But usually diamond patterns are a reverser pattern, so this doesn't seem like it's going to be reversing soon. Could be getting depressed a little bit, so we're deleting my lines. And this one's slumping more, so some Pulsex sacrificer is selling his Pulsex to push Pulse down. I think because the liquidity is so low on the chain, it's probably pretty easy because it's going to go through the pools and just leave the tokens in the pools. And yeah, just weigh it down a little bit. But Pulsechain is starting to go up. I think it's starting to curve up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased and I want it to go up. But yeah, maybe another week we go sideways. I know this Richard Hart appeal thing is over on the 9th, somewhere around there. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I think it's the 9th or the 19th, something like that. I think it's the 9th. But it's kind of weird how that like lines up with like the Fed interest rate day, the something else it lines up with. It's kind of weird how it just aligns with the stars. It's really weird. But yeah, let's look at Hex. Seems to be holding up pretty good. Diamond pattern didn't play out, guys, but look at that, bro. Just going sideways, so you know they're probably out and about, just walking around, building this floor, just like my title says, right? And Hex T Scrub Head says July 7th at midnight. Awesome. So we should probably put a line on the chat for Pulsechain. Huh? Let's do that. July 7th, a vertical line. If it ever looks. Sorry, guys, if you lost me or something, but I'm back now. Let's put a line. July 7th. Oh, man. Not very far off, guys. Not very far off. We go to Hex and we put another line like that. I'll move it here in a second. July. You think we're going to move up till then? Maybe. We could just, it could be a non-event and be like, all right, now the marketing starts. You know what I mean? So I'm erasing my targets right now because we hit it. And I think Hex is at the floor, man. But we could just like go sideways to the middle of July and start moving up. But yeah, we got the line on there now. Let's make it a yellow line. Nice yellow line. And make these. Let's go back to blue. There we go. We shall see. But Hex seems like it's holding up a pretty dang good floor. Pulsex is slumping, so you know who's selling who. Prap Pulse seems to be doing good. Kind of, God, just looks like it's curving up to me. Hopefully that would be a trip if it just followed the line. It would reject off of here and break out. You know what I mean? It would reject off this line first, but yeah. Anyways, could be like a day. Who knows? Could just go to the moon tomorrow. Screw it. Y'all get locked out. Yeah, let's move to ink. I think it's at $1.50 still. Jeez, doing good. Doing good. Look at that TA, just holding right above it, like it's gonna sip it in the cup. Right. Just need to build a handle right here. You know, pin it broke down, and now we're just right there. Jeez, we're holding it strong, right inside those two lines. That is crazy. What? Maybe I need to remove this line for it to go up. There we go, boys. He's gonna go up now. I'm joking. You never know though. Yeah, sideways. Ink's holding up good. Hex is holding up good. I think it's just building the floor at this point. Let's go to most. Ouch, 9% today. People, oh, it's in the middle of the purple box. Probably going to go down a little bit more now. Nah. Come on. Depends on the holders. But it's a 17 million market cap. We shall see, man. We shall see. Look at the rat pulse ratio. It'll probably give us a better sign. Yeah. We're going down further, man. Look at that. Somebody's saying the hell with this. That's a good indicator. My TA, we just broke out of the line, and look at that. Bouncing right off of it again. So we're not moving our line. We're not going to move that line. Just bouncing right off the top. Hopefully we don't go down any further. Just retesting that break. And let's see. 200 daily still pulling it down. Good DCA point on that one. Solid X. I need to remove a crap ton of lines on this. Yeah, let's remove this. It's not valid. Let's remove this. It hit that target and went way below it. So let's remove that. We're just moving sideways, guys. Just like Pulsechain. I think it's just riding along with Pulsechain-ish. Yeah. The 200 dailies kind of starting to curve up a little bit. Unlike, let's check that on Pulsechain real quick. Yeah, it's not curving up yet. So Solid X is curving up a little bit because I think Pulsechain is going sideways. This has a big pair with Pulse X. So that's probably the Pulse X causing these downs. Yeah. So other people are coming in to protect the price, but it seems a little fishy, like we're building a good floor, man. There he is. Yeah. Us, Crypto Rambo, Vets in Crypto.pulse, repost the stream. Yeah. What's up, Vets? US Crypto Rambo now, huh? That's in crypto. Nice. I can't believe there's an X comment in here now. Nice. They don't pop in very often. That's cool. Thanks for popping in, Mr. Rambo. Mr. Rambo. Anyways, yeah. Sideways action. One thing I did want to note that on stream, I think the only person going to be talking about it is it got a facelift. And the only reason why I'm saying this publicly on stream is because you can do it right here. Know what I mean? Got a facelift. Pretty nice website, man. For Solid X Game. You can go to the X Game preview right here, which is pretty cool. And then staking's coming soon. So I think he just brought back the website just so he knows people didn't like rug like goalpost. Go Pulse didn't rug either. Let's check that out. Let's make my last stream correct because boom, it didn't rug. But I do not like the fact that a third of their real estate here is just about their token. Like, who cares? I don't want to buy it. You can track the burns. Okay, let's go watch Go. Whatever. Don't really care. But this site, look at that. It looks sleek. I like how you can like move the card. And you come down here, you can move the card. And I think he's throwing out little hints here with certain tokens that certain games are going to happen. Like, you don't want to be updating the website all too much, but like certain cards, maybe certain games, certain tokens, maybe certain games. Who knows? I'm just speculating here. I have no idea. But yeah, like those those are new. These are new. Like maybe that one could stand for the firewall. I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. But users get to buy and burners. That's probably what that means. But anyways, yeah. It's looking nice, man. It's looking really nice. But the token's been holding up pretty good. Website is back, which is cool. I like it. Great website, yeah. Yeah, just what it was needed for the marketing wrap up. Yeah, I hear this guy's got like $250,000 for a marketing campaign or something. I don't know. Maybe more. Who knows? One should hodl all associated solid index tokens and tokens bonded with it too. Yeah, at least some of them. One should. All of them are going to go along with it. So yeah. Let's go to Nope token. That is an index token, right? It's maybe people are just giving you the buy of a lifetime down here on Nope token. I mean, how many farms do you need? Finally building a floor. Delete all the lines. Yeah. I'm still gonna leave the horizontal. Nice little floor. Everybody else droop down, not droop it up. And we're good. We're pretty good. I like that. There's my TA, but I want to get back above that line. Still to this day, you know. If you look at it on the pulse ratio, it looks and droopy, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe people are flying to safety. I don't know. Yep, token. Kind of just drooping down a little bit sideways. I don't know, right along that line. Liquidity bonding's kind of like pushing it down, but yeah, I've just been waiting. Scuba Steve kind of moving sideways just like everybody else. But back to the agreeable token. I will get to that. At the beginning of the stream, I streamed about emit and function island. I will look at the token though for you. That's yeah. Other than that, yeah, it kind of looks a little droopy. It's like they want everybody just to like sell, but could have like this falling wedge. I don't know. I'm trying to make a pattern out of it. Looks like it could like just be on that yellow line I made. Maybe I just need to delete the line and it'll go up, just like Hex, right? Who knows? 2 fucks. I deleted the parallel channel right in here, and we seem to be kind of moving up because people seem to not be taking too much profits yet. We'll see, but who knows? X game 10% down, and if we go to the wrap pulse ratio, or yeah, it could be rebounding here, so look out for that. That goes along with X. Solid X is kind of like a core token in a way. It's got like the thickest LP along with the cores, so yeah, just saying. And if X game launches, this is probably going to launch for market. Fire whale seems to be kind of going down. People are not bullish on the firewall right now because he's probably just taking so long. But it seems like Richard's doing this marketing. Stuff's coming in. People are getting shipped stuff. Firewall's probably timing the whole thing along with them. That'd be my best guess. So just be patient, guys. Be patient. Patient. Like, don't capitulate the day before. Like, I know it's hard, but let's look at the DAT token. DAT broke down below the blue line. It's rewards token, but it is coming back down. Can we create a double bottom? Well, yeah, let's just call it a big double bottom. We'll see. We shall see. So Queen down a little bit, but it's moving up a little bit too. Look at King. I know that flashy on the charts today, but been an hour already. So yeah, King holding up, still going a little stepping down. Who knows? We'll see. If I look at the 200 daily, look at the 200. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting tired today. Change this to inputs. I think I have the right one. Yeah, that's adaptive. That's why. Screw it. Moving average is probably looking down just like the chart. Pink mist whale. I think it's going down. No, it's looking like it's going to start curving back up. That's good. Let's look at the Fitzgerald Company. I think it's just keeps going up, guys. It's never going to hit my box, probably, ever. Bang, bang, Pulse Gang. Chow, wow. What up, my peeps? Hey, Ray, good to see you. Thanks, man. Thanks. No, I got I'm emitting. Nope today, guys. Yeah, nope. Because I'm just going sideways. Play on words. Yeah. You guys all get it. Fitzgerald Company's never going to hit my box, huh? So I'm not moving it. But it looks like it could be that's a falling wedge right there. It broke out to the upside. Yeah, it could be moving up here pretty soon to another activity. I would say like right up here. We'll see. Especially if Pulsechain goes up. So the gas token, I think this is yeah, we should just remove this off the watch list. Let's do it. Yeah, gas money. I didn't really get into that Finvesta ecosystem stuff, so I researched it, I looked at it, and just like token after token after token launch. I'm like, I'm good. I don't even know how many tokens they have now. Like what, 20, 26? I know of like 7. Vets token. I think it's building a floor too. Yeah, and building a nice little floor. We're on log. Click it off log. It just looks, yeah. Looking good. Building the floor. Let's see if it holds up. Just like all of it really. But yeah. Let's go to the emit. Let's go to emit. That's now. I think I streamed with this gap last time. We definitely filled it, but last time I think we just like barely pierced through it. So that was the wall on the daily. I'm on the 4-hour, pierced through it, but the daily pierced through it too. So we're good. We're good right here. Yeah. So I think that filled. But the pennant broke up and met its target and it hit the yellow line. I didn't want to see it go below there, but we should really move this line down to like right about there. You know, to be honest, let's go to the 3-day. Yeah, it's close enough. Right there. It's good enough. We want to stay above $1 on emit, I think. Definitely above $1, especially with these new farms coming out. It's going to be cool. Yeah. They keep partnering with other new coins and stuff like that. So people use the system right, the price won't have to move down. But Pulse going down, maybe PulseX going down, is the reason why. Yeah. But it just looks a little weird because we broke out of the flag right here. We went up, or the pendant, I mean, and we went up. We hit the target, and now we're just slooping down. So let's look on the wrap pulse ratio, see if it gives us any more clues, and it does. So it tells me that our I mean, probably not going to go much lower on the ratio. So that tells me we're probably not going to go much lower on the USD price. So I'd move that right back up to right about there. And if we go below that, it's like Pulsechain's probably doing worse, or somebody in the community just decided to dip out and not use the system the way it was intended. The volume's still great with the volume bot. So got your emit shirt. I'm so proud of you, AJ. Should I emit some hex with my hex hat right here? I see it as like a play on words, but you can do it as like a self-signaling kind of thing. If you know what self-signaling is, you like wear a shirt and it signals what you're about and everything. And my computer just hit the mouse. Got a nice little background there. You guys want to see the background? See it right there? Yeah. Trippy. Just kidding. Just kidding. Been an hour and 12 minutes. I'm having a little too much fun, guys. But yeah, emit. Hopefully comes down. Let's go on the hourly. That was a bear flag. We broke down. I don't know. We'll see, man. This one's a tough one. The more people want to go into emit, the better, though. People don't like taking the risk, though, I think, right now, because all the drama. You know what I mean? They're waiting on this Fed funds rate. They want it to go down so all these corporations, but whatever, get into crypto more. But then Bitcoin and Ethereum are all sharp linked and MicroStrategy up. So you might get more gains if you buy sharp link instead of ETH. To be honest, like you got more gains out of MicroStrategy than Bitcoin. So that's probably how Wall Street's siphoning liquidity off the crypto market. I don't know. Just an opinion. You know what I mean? But it certainly seems like it. Or maybe MicroStrategy hasn't DCA'd enough Bitcoin for Bitcoin to catch up. Something along those lines, right? Or SharpLink hasn't DCA'd enough ETH for ETH to catch up to that. But they're definitely going to take a spread on a fee in between what they raise and buy, and their stock price goes up. And SharpLink, they're going to take a percentage off the top and then put that into ETH, right? As a fee. That's the only way they'd be able to make money. So we'll see. We'll see. But we know SharpLink has outperformed Ethereum so far, and they're shorting the crap out of it. They're probably doing the same thing to MicroStrategy. That's why you know, the Maxi dude, Michael Saylor, says I would not short MicroStrategy because if you short MicroStrategy, keep MicroStrategy down, Bitcoin stays down. You know what I mean? I mean, you can buy all the Bitcoin you want, but they have unlimited money to short with on MicroStrategy, like in the quadrillions of dollars, like if they wanted to. And it's stupid because all of that money has to go somewhere. And that's how they could probably get a grapple on the crypto market. You know what I mean? And that's why it's going to be the longer term cycles, probably from here on. 4-year cycle. I don't know. We'll see in the next 6 months, man. But the news just keeps getting better and better and more married to Wall Street than ever. And where you see the gains at, bro, it's like, yeah. But if we come down, hopefully we come down, break this line again, and then go back up. Let's make a better one. Come down, come back up, retest that line again, and then we can start, that would be the middle of July, remit. Unless people come in and just decide, like, let's say interest rates go down and people just decide to take more risk, or Bitcoin just decides to go without the stock market and just say, screw y'all. We're going to the moon without you. And then it outperforms the stock market. But I'm just seeing how I see it right now. So, we'll see. But we're in the risky side right here, just like YEP token is, just like Nope token. You know what I mean? SolidX is more of less of a risk. Nope token is 2-ish, has better liquidity or whatnot, but Hex is even less of a risk compared to that. And then you get to ETH is even less of a risk because it's pretty much just a stock now. Yeah. Just like Bitcoin is just becoming a stock, but you can take custody of it yourself. Just like back in the days where you could take custody of your stocks. It's starting to become just weird. Weird to me, man. Crypto is just turning weird on me. But yeah, maybe we do something like that and then it pops up on him. Since he requested it, I gave it to him. Let's look at Island. I think I got Island down here. Yeah, right here. Island token. Got a nice little pop. Been holding on to my island, guys. I've been earning it on Function Island. I don't know what you guys been doing the whole time. Like Island and Yep, like all you had to do is do a little bit and earn Island for a while. Yeah, it's low APRs, but just earn it. It was only 3,000 tokens in the pool to earn for a course of a year or 2 years or something like that. I think it was 2 years. And yeah, so it got a nice little pop. I like that. And if it loads, look at this. This is without the LPX. Look at that. It's holding the line. Come on, hold it. Right? Got the line. I think it's got to pop back up, but we'll see. We'll see. I've been keeping an eye on Island. Been hodling it strong. Been earning it. Yeah, it's been a little sleeper, man. Just like Emit, been a little sleeper. Let's look at Fire token. Got to give a shout out to Crispy. Fire guys. Look at these guys. I don't give them enough attention. Let's turn it back on log. Turn auto off. Actually, just do that. I don't like log for some reason. It's good. Just lies to you. Doesn't show the pain as much. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think a long time ago, I said this thing had to come back down to here, and it finally has. Because it had to fill this gap area. Or maybe it was right here, and it went even below it. But if you think about it, it's still got I don't think it's going there, guys, but ever. But it's still got this little fair value gap right there. You know what I mean? A lot of things will probably have that gap, though, that it's just not coming back. Come on. There we go. Right here. It's still got that little fair value gap. It's thinner than that. There we go. From the previous top. But that week probably doesn't even really matter if you look at it. Yeah, that one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man, to be honest. But I just see that. That's if there was liquidity, like Wall Street liquidity in this, they would want to fill that gap just like they want to fill the sharp link gap. Because if you go back to Trading View, got to keep going back to the sharp link thing. It's hardly everybody's like, yeah, like it's gonna bounce around in here, man. Probably till the end of the week, and then next week, interest rates, and that'll tell us if we're gonna fill this gap or fill that gap. Who fucking knows, dude? But back to fire, you know. Yeah, that little gap. We'll stay above that fire. Look at Axis. I mean, I missed the boat on this one, definitely. But I meant to click that. Got a little gap right there, but not much of one because right there. But yeah, it's curving up. It looks pretty good. Is it breaking out of that line? Not quite yet. Just fire. These are the index tokens. That's all it is. Yeah. Here, more solid. Solid actually buying size. Can he's really like kind of volume on the chain right now. To be honest, because it's waiting out, you know, everything's moving sideways. They want to see what happens. But this like little doldrums kind of reminds me of oh, reminds me of, just give me a second, guys. Reminds me way back here. Oh. Way back here, right in here. Like it was just going sideways. We're like, move, do something. And also down here was kind of ish the same way. Because these are weekly candles. But if we go to the daily, it shows a little bit better the pain. You know what I mean? Like it was going just sideways, man. Yeah. See this? Just sideways. And then Bart, sideways, and it just blew up. But down here was the same thing. In 2018, 19-ish. Like, just sideways. And then it started going again. You know what I mean? Reminds me of those times. Like, everybody's just checking out. It's the summer. We'll see, guys. I ain't got much else to say about this market. Let's look at PTTC before we go. Yeah, it's probably not moving as much, but all this liquidity is burnt, I hear. Way to go, coach. Yeah. Back down here, we'll see built a floor. Kind of broke that. Ew. Look at my previous line. It looks like I retested it for the second time. It might go down. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just delete my little triangles here. They're not valid. Let's lower this to there. That's my bull line. Yeah. We might just be moving sideways for July and August if you don't lower interest rates and people don't get bullish on crypto. Because if Wall Street is outperforming with SBET stock compared to ETH and MicroStrategy compared to Bitcoin, and all these zombie companies start to become these treasury companies of these cryptos or whatever, I don't know, guys. We'll see. We shall see. And yeah, Island does look good. Maybe I should end on a good note. Get on Function Island, man. Let me show you this again. All right. We got the markets page. Got Island Emit. You can zap in, zap out. If you don't know what it is, go to the beginning. But then they got these. You can go to the rewards. Earn. And go to the, earn some rewards right here with the Up and Island. And then you can go to the yield tab right here. A lot of people don't like this because you got to go to the FIDEX. If you go to dex.functionisland.com, that's where you enter your LP at. Okay, guys. That's where a lot of people get why people aren't probably in there as much. But yeah, they got 4,000 APR, 6,000 on these pairs right here with yield, paired with PulseX, yield paired with Pulse, Hex yield, Ink yield. This is a new token yield. It is inflationary, just like Homie Don't Play Dat and Ink and whatnot. So always do your own research and know what you're getting into. But with that kind of yield, guys, like 414,000 right now, $10 goes a long way for a week. In this risky environment, we even got Goat Island over here, and who knows, maybe some more to come. Try to get some other farms up in here. Wink, wink. On that note, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been like an hour and a half. I don't think I'm gonna do the headphones because it makes my ears hot, and I'm just going to stick with the mic I use, but I will listen to the beginning of this to see how it sounds with this mic. I didn't use the headphones the whole time. So with that said, let's get bullish and let's just hope liquidity comes in. July 7th, deadline, this marketing electric flash, whatever the heck going to be, like a little credit card size thing with a battery in it that tells you all about Pulsechain, and then you click buy, and I don't know, whatever the hell it is. Let's stay bullish. And I don't talk about my chart enough on how good it is held up after all the airdrops and everything. How good it is held up from the bottom. Maybe me buying back my token really helped out. But that's what happens when you give away 30% of your supply. FYI. Yeah. Thanks for streaming and peace.
No permissions, birth looked up, taking flight forward. Knows dissidence, balanced in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup. The meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense. One on a Pulsechain's pride. marching in its time, cadence in the grind, agree to disagree. Yup. I thought of time, leaving me up, hits it right. Freedom and prosperity, the destination and the flight. Lighting up Dad's farm, opposed to that nope rule. Firing up them charts, yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes, yep.